This week, we bring back original stone walls, restore the 400-year-old hand-painted ceiling, and get an exclusive tour of the Chateau D'Astros.
In our last video, Daphne and I found this 400-year-old artwork just hiding behind the wall. And we were able to scrape off a lot of this plaster that it was covered with, but there's still a pretty thin layer, and we want to clean it up all the way. But I need to finish all of the chiseling here because it's going to throw more dust in the air, and we don't want to clean it just to get it dirty again. Hopefully, it'll make this room a little taller and a little wider. Okay, tell me if you notice a difference.
Oh, this is great. This side is looking pretty rough, but this side is looking great.
Yeah, the left side we're gonna have to rebuild quite a bit, but when it's all done, it should look like everything is just big sandstone blocks.
That'll be nice. I do really want to get to cleaning up that painting, though.
You should probably finish the ceiling before we clean the painting.
That's a good idea. What was that?
It's pretty gross up here.
Yeah.
More vacuum, please. Okay, so we'll see if we can color match this and find some flat sheets of oak, and maybe we can paint them.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So after taking a closer look at the ceiling, it seems like somebody was doing some plumbing work in the upper level, and that must have broken those two boards. So instead of just going to the store and buying new sheets of oak to replace what's broken, we thought it'd be better to upcycle one of these old shutters. And this one's pretty broken, but the nice thing is this centerpiece of oak is the perfect thickness, and it's not gonna be used anywhere else. Okay, so now we've got our canvases. Time to paint. I think the easel is for the painting, not a footrest.
You know what? This is working for me.
All right, Picasso. That's pretty close.
Yeah, it seems pretty good. I mean, other than mine's better, but...
What? Can you pass it to me?
Here you go. It looks really good.
It looks a little fresh.
Yeah, once we clean everything else up, I don't think it'll stand out too much.
Recently, we had an amazing opportunity to get a private tour of a Renaissance chateau in Provence, and we're very excited to explore it.
Hi!
Hi, Daphne. How are you?
Again? Yes.
Welcome to Chateau D'Astros.
Thank you.
It is a family-owned winery in the same family as the Morel since 1802, so a long time.
Wow,
A
yeah.
long time ago. The castle was actually built in the 1840s by a fan of the Italian Renaissance.
Oh, fantastic. Our chateau was also a fan of the Italian Renaissance.
I would love to go there.
Yeah, you know what? Come on. After this, just come over to our place.
The castle is based on symmetry. That's why there is these 4 pillars from each side, and even the windows, everything is very symmetric.
Yeah.
So here you are at the official entrance because its castle was built to receive people. So it was built around a big dome that you cannot see from the outside, but there is a big dome. And all the first floor, it's only rooms, ballrooms. We are going through this
Oh my gosh.
place after you. Obviously, this room was the aim was to impress.
Yes.
So there was this big dome. It represents the different seasons, and you can see the agricultural roots, and you can see in the little medallion the zodiac signs.
Which ones are these?
In the medallions.
Oh, I see them at the bottom.
Yeah, at the bottom. So I don't know which sign you are.
Taurus.
Okay, so right here.
Right in the front. Right.
Yeah.
Perfect.
What about you, Jan?
Sagittarius.
This one. It's hunting time for you. Well, the first time that I came here, I was not even looking at the ceiling. I was looking at the stairs.
Feels very magical. They would have had to come in like with scaffolding.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, all the way here.
And then is there like a communal kitchen or is it...
Yeah, there is. The kitchen has to be redone. It's one of the next project for the
Yes.
castle.
Ian, would you like to come down the stairs and feel like a prince?
So here is the dining room.
It's for a party.
Yeah, the table was specifically made for each guest to be able to see each other. So that's why it has this strange shape.
That's sweet.
You can see the floor. In French, we call that marqueterie. In each room, you have a different marqueterie. And this castle was occupied during the Second World War. It had a lot of repercussions on the castle, obviously. And the thing is that I know that the Germans sometimes were not very great with the maintenance of the castle, but here they did a great job to maintain it and to manage the castle. And when the resistance arrived, they just flooded the floors just to clean everything. And it was a bad idea because the floor was very fragile, and the owner had to, renovate and restore all the floors.
Oh, goodness.
And here you have the passe plat. The kitchen is on the other side.
Oh, Ian, we need one of these. So the kitchen is on the other side, and
Yeah.
they have a cabinet door, and so they'll put the food when it's ready, or the drinks maybe as well. They'll put it in here, and then you open it from this side, pull it out, and serve it.
And put it on the table, yeah. And here you are in Versailles.
Ian, would you like to come to Versailles? And so this was a ballroom.
Yeah, it was. And you can see that there is the emblem.
It's the emblem of the family?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it is. So it's Martin Morel. Marc Maximin Martin, the one that built this castle, didn't have any children.
Oh.
So he decided to give everything to his nephews. And his nephews were Morel. And that's why there is a Martin Morel.
That's sweet.
We were amazed by the beauty of the chateau, but this was only one corner of the over 1,500-acre domain. Morgan was kind enough to let us hop in their Defender and give us a tour of the estate, the vineyards, and its historical outbuildings. Chateau D'Astros has been a family-owned vineyard for over 200 years, and it takes pride in its organic cultivation of grapes, apples, and olive trees. Only 20% of the land is used for agriculture, though, and the remaining 80% is a natural preserve to respect biodiversity.
We want to have different crops because at the beginning of our history, that's what made our land so rich.
Yes.
So we study the topography and see how we can take every drop of water and retain it into our soil. So we're beginning to build, I like to say we're like beavers.
In order to bring water to the land, the first owner spent 20 years constructing these aqueducts to carry the natural stream to the crops. This irrigation system still works 200 years later.
So here you are. So at the beginning of the history of Astros. It was a temple farm from the 13th century. So you can see it's not exactly the same architecture. It was a farm and a commandery passed through the Malta order. So it was the Knights of Jerusalem that settled here. It's our first cellar. It was in the 17th century. And we're still using the cellar. Obviously, it was restored.
As it should be. Oh my goodness.
At first, it was a commandery. So when the Templars and the Order of Malta came here, it was to grow crops. It was an agricultural farm at the beginning, and all these different rooms, they were to stock the crops. Here you can see this wall. It used to be an olive press, and now it's a library.
Yeah, it's a great repurposing of the space.
Yeah.
Touring a wine cellar once lived in by actual knights was quite an experience. But there was one more building Morgan wanted to show us on the domain. The 400-year-old chapel.
Imagine this, a big key.
The chapel is from the 17th century. So as you can see, the foundations were moved.
Affected.
Yeah, were affected. And this one is still used for some ceremony, especially in the family, because there are 4 children, and one of them is a priest, and he's the one that is managing the estate right now.
Okay.
So he is still doing some ceremony here. So it was built here because he was a priest in Beau Chateau, And he had a very bad disease, skin disease. He wanted to go to the Lawrence Islands, and there is a big monastery, and he wanted to go there for the end of his life. Yeah. And he came here, and there was an hermit right outside. He spent the night, and he went into the spring, and after that, he was miraculously
cured of his skin disease.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So that's why the chapel was erected right here.
Is this a spring that the priest?
The miraculous spring.
Yes. And then from here, where does it go?
Well, we retraced it, and it's coming from the south of the Alps.
Can I touch the water?
Yeah, of course, of course.
That's incredible. I mean, that is something else.
We are so grateful to Chateau D'Astros for opening their doors and sharing what their family has created over generations. Their values and hard work is truly something we aspire to. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, then please consider subscribing. And if you'd like to support us and get exclusive content, join us on Patreon.
We should definitely write something on the back of these, though. We could put a treasure map that leads to nowhere.
That's so mean. We should definitely do that.
Yeah, we could say, yeah.